What's up? I'm Dawood, Marion, and this is Sketchbook Time, the place where you learn advanced drawing techniques made more approachable for beginners. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about something that everybody who wants to get better at their drawing should do, and that is actually watch videos of other people drawing. In this video, I'm going to have footage of me when I used to go in here before the COVIDs at the BART station. I used to go in here, get on the train, and actually draw people all the time. But because it's COVID, I can't go in there and get on the train. Well, technically I could, but I don't choose to. But what I want to show you is what I was doing, how I was doing it, so that you could do it even while you're in COVID lockdown. Let's get started. Okay, so this video is going to be pretty shaky because I'm actually riding on the train in the San Francisco Bay Area. And one of the things that inspires me the most about drawing in public is that you actually get a chance to deal with the challenges that come along with drawing while you're out and about on location. So the train is shaking. There's actually people standing around me while I'm drawing, which is kind of nerve-wracking when you're drawing, especially if you're a beginner at drawing. You're gonna feel a little weird when people come look over your shoulder to see what you're doing because they're just curious about what you're doing. But it does train your focus for you to kind of just meditate into what your work is and not worry about what those people are thinking or how your artwork is coming out. As you can see here, I'm just experimenting around with different supplies. I'm using paint, I'm using ink, I'm using the ink that actually refills some of the markers, and I'm using the markers. So there I just put a little paint on and just kind of playing around to see what that looks like. This is more like a stream of consciousness, journal type work. So the thing about stream of consciousness is that you're not really thinking about making a great drawing. You're not trying to create anything specific. You're just seeing what happens. And as I'm creating this artwork, I'm actually just as entertained as the people who are standing around me looking at me doing this work. And that's a good place to be in mentally when you're creating art. You'll be inspired the most when you just kind of let yourself play around with different ideas just to see what happens. As you see, I have my headphones on, I'm riding the train, and I'm just kind of in the groove. And here's the thing, when you're on location drawing things, one of the things you want to also remember is that being perfect is not important. Now, my drawing comes out looking pretty decent and I'm able to capture people's likeness. But if when you draw something on location, it comes out looking like a plate of spaghetti, well, that is actually expected. It's not expected for you to start out drawing on location and do a great job, especially because people are moving around. And that person that I drew, they actually started moving after a certain amount of time. So I have to capture their likeness within a very short period of time before this person decides to move. And that's actually what helped increase my speed in drawing, is that I would draw a lot out on location at coffee shops, on the train, and so on and so forth. So that's just one thing that I want you to remember, is that when you start to do this, don't try to start out knocking it out the park, because that's just not the way it goes most of the time. And there I am putting finishing touches on. I recommend that everybody find a location, go out and get your practice there drawing on location. Thanks for watching, and I hope you got really jazzed up and inspired to go draw. That is why I made this video, and now I'm going to be doing a lot more of these videos. I want you to stay inspired to draw. That's the most important thing, because forcing yourself to draw, sometimes that works, but it's really about drawing when you really want to. And what I used to do is I would watch videos on YouTube over and over again, like lots of different videos, and then I would go draw because I would really be inspired. Also, I wanted to tell you guys that I have an ebook called 10 exercises to help improve your drawing. Go to the link down below and sign up and get the ebook. I want you to do some of the exercises and then send me an email or leave a comment about some of your experiences doing those exercises. Thanks and peace.